It's Tubby with a brutal D. Come on a walk through with me. A walk through with me. With the LOB. Hey guys, it's Tubby here. We're back with part 2 of our walkthrough. I'm here with Brutal.
Yo yo.
And we're back in Majula right now. We just got the blacksmith key, so now we can go upgrade some weapons. Now, in this little chest over here, I think it's a short bow. Yeah. And then so you don't have to buy a bow. And then you talk to him, you know, yada yada, run out his dialogue, and then go back to the bonfire there, and he'll actually reset in his room. You don't actually have to leave the area, just hit the bonfire.
Is that a ship here to see?
Huh.
However,
And now we're going to...
So when you get the bow, do you give it the Link, or?
Damn it, this is not Ganondorf. Has nothing to do with Zelda. We're gonna level up here. I'm doing some attunement so I can hold more spells. Of course, strength so I can hit people harder. Then I'm gonna pop this bonfire.
Ghost.
Yeah. Those ghosts can get pretty scary, dude. Especially if you're like in first-person aiming mode, and they
Yeah.
like walk in front of you.
Walk
you got
by.
invaded. Yeah, you think you got invaded, and you're like, oh shit.
I was messing with those big armor guys later in the game, and like I was kind of scared because I was being ballsy, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And then all of a sudden, a ghost walked by. It freaked me out, and I rolled off the ledge.
Yeah, they made them look pretty realistic, like a person that would invade you.
Yeah.
Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm buying some fire bombs, because there's a shortcut to this wall over here, so that way you don't have to go through a part we'll explore later on in a different part of the walkthrough. So this right here is just a quick and easy shortcut to open this path.
I actually got the on the other side. I actually went the long way around this, and I actually got the guy to throw the bonfire to the wall.
Yeah, that's what you normally would do, but this way you could do it without you having to do any of that.
Oh, so okay. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
Not the smartest plan, but
Well, it all works because there's a bonfire right there, so you can just pop your health again and you're good to go.
that's true.
So yeah, it's a quick, fast shortcut. So you can go a long way. We will in another part, but this is just faster to get where you want. Now, we're gonna go get the fire longsword. That's probably my favorite starting weapon in the game. The moveset isn't that great, but the damage it does early on is awesome.
Is that I'm assuming it's an enchanted fire weapon?
Yeah, it's a...
I know it sounds like a fucking stupid question, but like there's some things that call like flame tongue in other games, and it's just a normal sword that just has a fancy name.
Are you talking about like the Flamberg? Or...
Yeah.
I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but yeah, it's just it's a bleed sword that has no flame damage.
Yeah, I'm like, then why'd you call it that?
I think it's because of the way the blade tip is like winged. It looks like a flame. I'm guessing.
I guess. We're not weapon experts, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I'm an expert at everything else, but...
Now this part right here, you would normally get mobbed if you go down too far. Like it's about maybe 4 or 5 of those guys, but being a mage, you can just range them.
Is it hard to get arrows?
Like,
You know, for the bow? Yeah.
no, you just go buy them.
Oh. Like, would it be better to use magic or bow?
Magic's gonna do more damage eventually.
But, I mean, like, wouldn't you run out quite quick of bows and spend a lot more souls in the long run?
No, because arrows are only like 3 souls a piece. Like,
Oh, okay.
One, so yeah.
I never messed with it, so...
I usually keep both. I mean, I always have a bow in Souls games. No, even if I am a ranged mage character, I still have a bow, because bows can go farther than your spells.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There we go up here, mess with this dude.
I just realized those things you walked by were petrified people.
Yeah. Yep.
I just realized that.
Yeah, they got shit on, unfortunately for them. Now this tunnel down here, there's a giant flame lizard who shoots
Flame?
giant flame balls. Yeah. So you can go about to right there, and he won't hit you, just so you can get the timing down. But don't go in immediately, because turn around, and there's 2 guys that are going to come after you. Now I forget here that there's 2 of them, so I just kill the one and I go balls in, and you'll see why you want to wait for the other one to come by. But here's our treasured flame sword. That's why you want to wait. Luckily, the treasure chest animation was apparently invincible, so I got saved by that. And then just run back out. Go back to that ladder to your left, and you're good to go. I didn't, because I got confused and stupid for a second.
Oh,
yeah. It's like, oh wait, what am I doing?
I think I like this area a little bit better than, I think, maybe a few parts of Demon Souls 1. Like, in terms of looks.
Yeah.
Everything looks so fucking dreary in the first one. You can't look like, what hellhole am I in this time? Like, am I in the basement hellhole? Am I outside hellhole? Am I in the asylum hellhole? Like,
well, yeah, that's one of the things that like a lot of people like about Demons more though, is the atmosphere was a lot darker.
I was talking about Dark Souls 1.
Oh, Dark Souls 1? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I realized I just mentioned all places in Demon Souls.
Yeah, Demon's really dreary. Dark was even more dreary. This place definitely has a lot. Dark Souls 2 has definitely a lot of lighter areas in comparison. I don't know, it seems more gamey than the other ones. The other ones definitely look more artistically dark, in my opinion.
Gamey?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about, but yeah, basically it's like even the character models, they look kind of like more like video game characters than just some macabre art design.
Oh, I thought you meant gamey, like we go hunting and the meat's a little gamey.
Somebody didn't clean all the bullets out of this meat.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't know where you were going with this.
No, like actually like video game character, like I mean, obviously the other characters look like too, but there's just something more, I want to say detailed about the ones in Demons and Dark, in my opinion. But this game doesn't suffer from it at all, in my opinion. Alright, now we're gonna go back out here again. Shit on Halberd guy. There's a little special surprise for you up on that roof up there.
For me or for general?
In general. For anybody that goes on that roof is gonna have a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how or why, but this dude almost kills me. It makes
I can tell you why, but you won't like the answer.
Shut up.
Get good, son.
Yeah. Had a bad case of not getting good right there.
Yeah, bad case of being brutal.
Yeah, these guys are. I mean, like you see, even at these points, I'm not really high level, so they're still kind of fodder. But every once in a while, they'll do something crazy, so you gotta watch out for it. That's the thing in Dark Souls. They're like, the characters, they always seem like they'll be pushovers at some point, and then like you mess up and get overconfident, and they do something crazy.
I do like that about the game.
You like what?
I do like that aspect that you're not 100% sure what's gonna.
And here comes the oh shit, you're fucked now. Oh look, this dude's got his own bird entourage. Great. This is the Pursuer.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, he will shit on you here unless you roll perfectly at all times and get what little damage you can get in. Because at this point, you're pretty low level. I mean, he's Beetle up here. I've done it with other characters, and I almost do it with this one. Spoiler alert. But but yeah, if you miss a roll, like right there, luckily I wait on another roll to heal, so I can actually get a little more time. But you see, at this point, I couldn't do any damage to him though. It's like you have a trade-off. If you don't hit perfectly on the roll, and you get hit, you gotta wait on another roll to heal, and you won't do any damage, making the fight a lot longer. Now those spells are doing 111 damage, which is pretty decent. Because if you're hitting him with the stick the first time you fight him, you're lucky to get like 50 to 70 damage. This fight is avoidable too if you don't come up here.
I think I tried fighting him and then I was like, fuck this, and I walked away.
Yeah, for being the pursuer, he won't follow you off the ledge.
That's cheating. Oh, your friend signed online, right?
Yeah, that's where I've moved. He's like a ballerina, and you're over there with like cement shoes on.
You might it.
Yeah, he becomes a boss now to Fogdor. If you don't beat him there, you don't get his Ring of Blades drop. Then you have to fight him at a boss door later in the level.
Oh, really?
Which we'll do in another part of the walkthrough later on. Right now, though, we're gonna go fight the last giant.
It sounds like a metal song.
Right. Yeah, we're just walking through this area, clearing stuff out to get to the last giant. I'm gonna go get my souls because I died like a bitch. Ouch. This is why that right there is why it's always better for new people just to use a shield and wait till they attack, and then attack them back. Because you don't want to trade with these guys in the beginning.
Now, when, I mean, like, if this is your first time playing, would you normally grind in this area?
Well, the thing about this game is they made it to where I think it's after 15 respawns, all the enemies no longer respawn.
Yeah, so I actually tried grinding in this early on, and of course I figured out that people do disappear after a while. But I mean, in general, do you grind it all ever, or do you just kind of hope for the best?
It just depends on how good you are. If you can like just if you've got the game mechanics down enough, you really don't necessarily have to grind. So you can just keep going exploring new areas and use the souls you have to level up and just play. But any area is decent to grind if you just want to grind.
I did that, and I still get raped, so I don't really see the benefit of doing it, but I did get a couple of rare drops I'll talk about later in a future walkthrough when we cover the area of what I got and stuff. So it gave me a reason to stick around for a while.
Nice.
But then, no, because then it sucked for me, and so I couldn't wear it, so... It was this armor thing, I'll show you later.
Heck yeah.
I'll be in charge of the walkthrough. This will be my walkthrough now.
Yeah, this part here can be pretty difficult for a non-mage because these guys will hit hard and you can't just back up and spam them with spells, so you gotta kind of run up and down that alleyway right there to separate them out and hope they split up a little so you can take out one and then move to the next. Down here is a little chest. There's also a Pharaoh's Lockstone wall, which is how you do illusory walls now. I'm sorry. There's Lockstone walls and there's illusory walls. Lockstone walls you have to put in the Lockstone and then hit the wall. Illusory walls now are you just mash A near whatever illusory wall is at and it'll open. There's no longer hitting the wall.
You want to explain what that is?
Oh, invisible. Yeah.
Okay. Drop all your terms and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, an invisible wall is no longer found by hitting it like it was in Dark Souls. The only time you hit a wall is with the Pharaoh's Lockstone.
Okay.
Now, that door I just knocked on, and that's how it opens. Otherwise, that door never opens. There's no key for it. There's nothing. You have to literally melee it and knock on it, and they'll open it for you.
What's interesting is when I was in the beta for this, there was a hidden wall you mashed A for.
Yeah, there's hidden walls you can mash A for.
Okay. I thought you were saying. Okay.
Yeah, like the other Souls games, you would hit the walls that were hidden walls, and it would make them appear. This time you mash A.
Just like Zelda. I'm telling you, this is about Ganondorf's quest.
This is dope.
This is.
Numsy and the Lost Child.
That's his nickname. That's Ganon's nickname, his pet name.
Pet name is Numsy, huh?
Yep. That's what they call him on the other side of the bed.
Okay. Okay. Alright, now, over here we're gonna talk to Pate. Talk to him now. Pate is,
A bitch.
yeah, he's basically Patches from the other two games. He's gonna fuck with you, make you do shit that's a trap. So, you can go through that gate. I mean, it's not like super hard area, but I'm gonna show you how to go the back way and sneak up on everything. After I fuck with Turtle over here.
Doesn't kill that guy? Doesn't he have a ring?
Do what now?
The guy who Pete, Pete, whatever, Sir. Yeah, if you kill him, doesn't he have a ring?
I'm not sure. I've never.
I think I killed him. Well, I was jumpy, and I was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Well, your soul's mine, so it doesn't matter."
Yeah, I never killed him. This turtle guy though, you saw I made him chase me in here. I
Yeah.
could have obviously beat him with spells, but if you don't have any spells, this is the best way to do it.
Oh.
He'll stop right there at that little part. He won't come all the way around to you, and he'll walk out the door, and you could just hit him with the trebuchet. Not trebuchet, but what is it called? An arbalist? Or what are they called?
I don't even know what you're asking. What the hell are you talking about?
The giant crossbows.
Call crossbow. Don't be fancy.
No, Dynasty Warriors taught me what they were in real life.
Oh yeah, that's where you get your historical information from. Dinosaurs.
It was based on stuff in China, I think.
Yes, I'm sure they all mashed A and killed troops with a single blow.
I saw some real moose owls before.
Whoa.
This is the back way to where Pate wants you to go and get trapped by that gate.
Why is he a douche?
Just, I mean, it's Dark Souls, man. Everything wants to fuck with you.
I thought like there was an actual reason, like he was being paid off or some shit.
If there is lore behind it, I haven't found it yet. But I don't remember there being any reason why. And well, basically in Dark Souls and Demons, he would trick you to fall down a ledge and hopefully die, so he could steal your stuff off of you and then sell it. Yeah. So that was his reasoning in those games. I'm assuming that's probably the same reasoning here. He's hoping you die in this area and he can sell your shit.
I mean that's ironic because I hope you die in this area.
You notice I'm shield bashing a little bit. It doesn't have a repost option like it does in PvP, but it does break away their attack and give you an opening to hit them.
I know this may be a dumb question, but I am Brutal 2D. Do enemies have stamina, like their own stamina gauge or anything like that? Like if they have shields, like can you like stun them?
Yes, they do. That's their poise and their stamina. They have both poise and stamina. You don't know when it's gonna necessarily take effect because they don't have a bar, obviously. But yes, you can break their stamina and break their poise.
What is a poised? I heard that
Poise
term a
is
lot.
like basically the number that you hit before you can no longer block or do anything. You're basically just stunned.
Okay.
Like when I shield bash them, that stun they're in, that's basically the same thing as breaking their poise. And if your poise gets broken, you're allowed to be stun locked, which means you're fucked because they can just keep wailing on you.
I learned that the hard way.
Beating way too many hits.
Yeah.
Thank God for all these life gems.
I noticed that with your flask a lot. Why is that?
Do what?
Why is it you go through your life gens but not your flask? Wouldn't it be easier to do the thing that's free than the thing that costs souls?
It would be, but I used to, flasks do feel a lot more than your life gems do. So I saved them for when I really need like a big boost.
Okay.
Because life gems only do a little bit. Now you see that cage is locked now?
Yeah.
That's what he was wanting you to do. Run back through here.
Did we ever talk about the flask and how we can fill that up at bonfires?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about bonfires, refill everything.
I always call it Sunny D, so...
Yeah. Second Sunny D. Alright, Alright, now we'll talk to him. He'll be like, oh, sorry.
I didn't know.
And he gives you your soapstone, which you'll need for being summoned.
That literally, like, I always get confused when they give me shit like that, because I'm always like, you just gave me a bar of soap, are you serious?
Yeah, soapstone so you can be summoned.
Why is it called soapstone? Like, that just sounds like one of those, like, soap, bars with a rope in it.
I guess they didn't want to call it sidewalk chalk. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I would have called it that.
Just doesn't sound as good.
Deodorant bar. Yeah.
Dove. Dark Souls
Dove? What? Ooh, Dove?
For her.
Oh, for her.
It goes.
Old Spice.
Yeah. Now, making this jump can be a little tricky, as you see here.
Ooh.
Yeah, for some reason that guy doesn't even like register, like, so I just shield bash him.
Combo breaker.
Yeah. Then get the treasure chest over here. Now, you can keep going back up that ladder, coming through here and trying that jump to get that item up there. I honestly forget what's up there, but I remember the last few times I actually tried to get it. When I did get it, I was like, okay, this wasn't worth the time. So, if you want to collect everything, go for it, but I don't think it's that big of a deal up there.
I think that's actually an achievement or a trophy, isn't it? Of getting every single thing known to mankind.
In Dark Souls 1 it was. I think the only in this game is it spells. Like all the spells and all the
okay.
abilities and stuff.
I thought that was a thing for, like, everything.
Yeah, that was in Dark Souls 1 and it was a hell of an achievement.
I can't even beat the fucking game, let alone get all thing.
Yeah, these achievements on this one, pretty much, to get to 100%, you're going to have to go to New Game Plus Plus. Unless you want to do, like, the PvP Covenants and get some of the spells early.
I'm one of those types that play a game once and won't touch it for, like, a year or two, or never again.
I'm normally one of those too, but Dark Souls isn't one of those, so... Now you see my dagger's breaking here, so...
Yeah.
Luckily I have a spare. I fought too much. Now, you gotta be careful up here, not because of him. He's no biggie. But when you're up here, there's an item. Now, I normally get up here to where I look at the item, but also turn my camera around and check my back, because
Oh. And then that guy's, no matter what, if you didn't know, he'd be there no matter what?
Yeah.
So it literally waits for you to come up here to trigger that?
Yes.
That's mean. That's just fucking mean.
Yep, he's always gonna be there. Now, you saw I looked around the whole floor. There was no laying down, nothing.
I wonder where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll go get this item up here real quick, and then we're gonna head back to this fog door, and then this way we can go back to the bonfire, and then finally fight the last giant. There's a little crystal lizard. You definitely want to shit on him fast.
Yeah, I think I actually got that one. I'm pretty proud of myself.
They're actually pretty tough to hit in this game. You have to pretty much overhead strike them. At least in Dark Souls, you could swing left to right and hit
now,
them. You have to overhead this one.
The thing about them, right, if I remember correctly, like, they only show up in really few areas. And, like, if you kill them, like, they don't come back, right?
Yeah, they don't respawn.
So it's like one crystal lizard per area per game?
Once you kill it, it's not
like
one that plays through, yeah.
Like, is there a certain number, or...?
There's a few throughout the game. There's actually a lot in the Dragon area later on. But yeah, there's definitely more in this game than there was in Dark. But, they don't respawn, and you better kill them quick or they will disappear. And then you have to bonfire again to make them reappear.
If you fucked up?
Yeah, if you fuck up, you can make them reappear.
And the thing they drop, that's it. I know it's different from Demon Souls, but where do they drop in this one again?
They drop all kinds of upgrade materials.
Oh, is this random now, or?
No. They that one dropped Titanite Shard. There's others that drop Twinkling and Titanite chunks and all that.
And that's for upgrading, right?
That's for upgrading your weapons and gear, right?
Okay.
We'll go. Right now, I'm just gonna kill this guy. That door right there. We'll go through that when we're exploring the area later.
Praise the sun.
I like to kill Last Giant and then go straight to hides usually. So I'm gonna hit the bonfire and then we'll go shit on the giant.
And I will let you know I did kill the giant.
Oh, you killed Last Giant?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm not a bitch. I'm just sort of one.
That's the bit.
That's the bit. Fuck you.
Bearer of the curtains.
But yeah, the only way I actually I learned it from you how to kill him. I think you did. Did you do a video on him?
Yeah, my deprived run through.
Yeah, that's how I learned. I watched your video and then I did it. Only I wasn't deprived. I was the easy class mage, but you know, I learned the attacks from your video.
Yeah, deprived's a whole nother beast. Now, you see right there, I equipped the fire longsword and it said I didn't have enough stats to use it. So here right now I'm gonna use some souls to level up just enough to get the ability to use the fire longsword.
And you used your soldiers' souls?
Yep.
Okay. That was kind of going fast, I couldn't tell.
Bearer seeks lest visit.
Is it weird that he just comes across this random woman and just starts worshipping her or whatever?
I mean, she must be hot or something.
Well, I mean, obviously, why else would you go? But I mean, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, oh, hey, I'll make you stronger. Okay, what do I gotta do? Kill everyone. Oh, okay.
I mean, she really seems to know her shit, so who else would you bow down to?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was gonna bow down to anyone, it'd be to the one that knows everything. Now I'm doing more souls here so I can upgrade my longsword.
That's a big motherfucker. Seriously, look at the size of him. His arm's bigger than your head.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever fought him. A lot of people, they kill the NPCs. I'm not really big on doing that.
Well, I just killed that guy because I was twitchy. I didn't kill the guy.
Yeah, I definitely don't recommend killing any NPCs until you're at least ready to go to New Game Plus. But even then, you'll go into New Game Plus with a lot of sin, and you'll get invaded by blues a lot.
Oh, so there is a consequence for doing this.
Oh yeah. For how many people you killed, like counts as sin. Apparently, you have to die that many times to a blue before it's cleared, or you go wait till you get all the way up to the farther part in the game and spend a shitload of souls to clear your sin.
Unbraced Pizza is a terrible name. I'm sorry.
I hope you're not watching this, Unbraced Pizza.
Please explain your name in the comments. I'm sorry, I get distracted. I have ADHD. This is the Tubby's fault.
How dare you be friends with somebody named Unbraced Pizza?
Unbraced Pizza. 4 of all things.
Apparently there was 3 others.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a Ninja Turtle thing.
Boy, I hope not.
Now, that halberd dude you just killed, he rocked my world because I actually went past that bridge and I got caught up in another one. I turned around, he's still behind me, swinging like crazy. That halberd has insane reach.
Oh yeah. Now, I turned human here. Go ahead.
Oh, why? I was gonna ask, why did you turn human?
Oh, because I want to summon Pate. After you talk to him and you clear area, you can summon him to do his storyline.
What?
Yeah.
No, what? Like, how do people figure this out? Like, this doesn't explain anything. Like, no one says you can do this.
Well, if you played any of the other Souls, you know that NPCs are sometimes some of them.
Well, I did, Tubby. I just didn't finish them.
Yeah, so that's why I always say clear dialogue for NPCs, because you never know, they may be a friend later on. So yeah, but the thing is, you got to keep these guys alive if you want to do their storylines, because if they die in a boss fight, they're done.
I actually like the design of this character, because like it's like what the fuck, but at the same time you're kind of like, huh, it's so simplistic.
His face is the symbol of motherhood.
It looks like his face. It looks like an esophagus. I just assumed that he didn't have a head.
But he gives great head.
Yeah. By eating your body. I also noticed there's all sorts of things poking out of him.
Yeah, it looks like he went through a lot of fights, and
But look, like those swords are huge. Like, did he kill the other giants? Like,
that I don't know, man. But here's a strategy for him. I guess as a mage, you could just hang back and blast spells, but the melee portion is hang around his feet and hit him, and watch for the stomps. And every once in a while, he'll do that big fall like he just did on Pete.
Yeah.
And then he'll come back. He'll usually jump back if you beat the shit out of him too much. So that way you got to recenter. See, like, he didn't watch out for the stomp. He'll do this one thing, like right here, where he goes back and forth, doing like a little dance.
Yeah.
Like it's mid-Atlanta and we're stomp.
Now, if Pete dies, like, does that count against you?
Not as sin, but his storyline's basically done for you.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
there's consequences for everything.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I said you got to keep your NPCs alive. Like later on, you'll see Lucatil and.
Okay, that psycho asshole just took off his own arm.
he wants your booty. He don't care if it takes off his arm to do it. Yeah,
that's indication to kill you. Like.
Yeah, he really wants to wreck your shit. Now you gotta watch out for that arm. It has a big swooping.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a little bit more than 180 sometimes. So like I said, hang around his feet, run between his crotch. It's always best Dark Souls, Demon Souls advice. And then just get behind him and hit those feet.
He didn't do it. He's not doing this one attack that he did to me. I think he does like a dive.
Yeah, where he falls down like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it to Pete earlier, or Pate earlier.
Pate.
Yeah. Yeah, he did it on him.
And
there goes the last giant. Yeah, now I'm gonna summon for him, for other people to help other people out.
What do you mean?
You'll see.